Algebra 2. I'm not going to go into too much detail with the law of sines, law of cosines, and the area stuff. Today you're doing law of sines and then area. The area formula is pretty self-explanatory. Area is 1/2 BC sine big A. Make sure your calculators are in degree mode. And so if you had your triangle, say any oblique triangle, if this was 10, 15, and this was 57 degrees, it'd be 1/2 10, 15 sine 57. Okay, so pretty easy finding the area of that stuff. Law of sines, you'll remember. Sine A over, some of you are going to remember really quickly because we just did it here like a week or two ago. Sine big A over little a equals sine big B over little b equals sine big C over little c. Okay, remember your bigs are your angles. The littles are across from them, so that'd be little b, little a, little c. So I can find big A for finding all the missing sides. So you can find your big A. All angles add up to 180. So 16 plus 47, 180 minus that, we get 117. So big A is 117. So there, I found one missing piece. So let's set up a sine ratio. So we got, I'm just going to go ahead and use the C's because I already have them. So I'd say sine 16 over 11 equals sine 47 over little b, cross multiply to solve. B sine 16 equals 11 sine 47. Divide by sine 16 to get your little b. Little b equals, so we've got 11 sine 47. Again, make sure that calculator is in degree mode. Divided by sine 16. So we get 29.2. Little b is 29.2. Okay, let's find little a. No, you cannot do the Pythagorean theorem because these are oblique triangles. They are not right triangles. So let's find a. I'm going to go ahead and use c again because you can. All of them are equal to each other. So sine 16 over 11 equals sine 117 over little a. Cross multiply. 11 sine 117 equals a sine 16 divided by sine 16. Okay, so 11 sine 117. Enter, divided by sine 16. 35.6. So that means a little a is 35.6. I just found all of my missing parts. Okay? Now, what happens if we have an oblique triangle that looks like this? Oh, let's see here. And let's do this one here. Okay, so A, B, C. Okay, so now we're trying to find some angles. So again, we got a 16 here. So set up that ratio. So we would have sine 16 over 4 equals sine big B over 9. Cross multiply. 9 sine 16 equals 4 sine big B divided by 4. 9 sine 16 divided by 4 equals sine big B. How do you get an angle then? Sine inverse. So this would be sine inverse of this whole thing equals big B. So when you're plugging that into your calculator, so you go to your sine inverse. So sine inverse. I do another set of parentheses right here. So I do 9 sine 16, close those parentheses, close again, divided by 4, and then close that parenthesis. So you're going to have parenthesis, 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 parenthesis. Okay, so you end up getting big B is 38.3. So from there, it's easy to find big A. Add those two up, minus 180. And then you can also do the other sign to find little a. So I'm not going to complete that one. I just wanted to show you how to plug in to find an angle, remembering the inverse. You guys were all very good at law of sines, and you guys are all very good at law of cosines. So I know that this assignment should be a breeze. So there it is, areas and law of sines.